Whoa. So they're saying Nick Cannon likes a little cannon. Interesting. Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. Listen, I was in my travels, out in these internet streets, and I ran into a little bit of a kerfuffle, if you will. Orlando Brown is at it again. We all know who Orlando Brown is. Child star Orlando Brown. You know what? It's kind of sad because we never hear of the good thing. You know, he does music and all this other stuff, but we always hear of his kerfuffles and little things that he gets into that are really, really salacious. Well, the newest piece of salacious news that has since gone viral in the last few days is Orlando Brown claims that Nick Cannon gave him oral sex. Okay, back when they were actually appearing on That's So Raven. So there's a whole lot of moving pieces to this. A lot of things that make me question even the validity of the actual claim. It's like it's 2020, January of 2020, and we're going viral with videos about head that you gave somewhere in between 2003 and 2007. So I'm going to have to say, if Nick gave some head back in the That's So Raven days and the video's still going viral, Nick's a bad mother. Okay? Anyway, let's go on and talk about it. So he says that Nick Cannon sucked him off, and he said that Nick did it dressed as a girl. So we got Nick running around, blurping bird in drag. I said, well, okay. All right, Nick. So you coming for my job? What you doing? What you doing? So I just got tickled with the whole thing. And the funny part was that Nick Cannon actually came forth and he put out this long statement that I refuse to drag you all through. But it was a very long statement. And it basically blamed social media and drug abuse for Orlando's actions. Yeah, okay, Nick. I don't know what that was all about, but what I did notice in this, and I mean, it was a long old dissertation. He never denied the allegation. He never once denied the allegation. He just placed blame. And he started even naming certain media sites and saying, because of the fact that it went viral and all that. But he said himself that he laughed. At first, he found it, funny, I guess, that he was saying it. But I think what happened is once it started to pick up traction, then it wasn't funny anymore. It wasn't funny anymore. And it just kind of is what it is. And I'm sure in my comments, we're going to have a little discussion. There's going to be discussion about people who think that Nick is capable and people who think that Nick isn't capable. But I was shocked to see, that he had laughed at first. But again, see, this is one of those things. I see it a lot myself when it's like, well, what should you respond to and what shouldn't you respond to? Uh, Depending on the size of your star down on the internet streets. And I'm always one to say some things you can't allow to grow legs because they will grow legs And the next thing you know, you have a full blown kerfuffle. And this is kind of what happened. But now you have to remember, back in the day, a few years back, there were claims that Orlando made about Raven and him having some relations with Raven Simone during his time on That's So Raven, and it grew legs. And that's the thing. Every time Orlando opens his mouth, it seems as though things grow legs. So what's that about? I'm asking for a friend. Okay. So listen. So, I don't jump out, first thing I hear, and I don't just jump on the camera as soon as I hear something. I want to know what's going on. Is it fake news? Is this, that, and let's see what's going on. Okay, so listen. I waited a little bit. Boom, here comes some more. Orlando Brown's baby's mama jumps out, and then she makes a video. Now, if you've ever seen one of the videos where Orlando Brown does his thing, he's all over the place. He's definitely a hot wire. He's all over the place. Baby, that baby's mama was just as hot. Her wire was just as hot as his. She was all over the place. But what she basically did, she was blaming Nick Cannon for not trying to help Orlando. Huh? Big Bird. She blamed Nick Cannon. She said Nick was being an enabler. Because in Nick's dissertation, he was saying, where's the boy's family? And where's the people who love him? And all of this. She said this has nothing to do with mental illness or drugs. It has to do with lack of attention. And the fact that it went viral is because Nick responded. And that's what made it go viral. So my question is that why you ran and made a video, sis? Because you had a lack of attention and now you want to go viral? Interested. Listen, a whole mess. A whole mess. So y'all go on down in the comments. We're going to discuss a couple things. Do you believe that Nick actually did this? Because he never said no, he didn't do it. Two, is it important? It's 2020. This is something that Orlando claimed happened between 2003 and 2007. And he wasn't taken advantage of. He actually stated in his video that he liked it. He said, I let Nick tear my man meat up. And I liked it. Okay? So, do you believe it? Is it even still relevant because of the years and all that? And the baby's mama, what's her end game? So we got a lot to talk about. I'll see y'all in the comments. Thanks for listening, you guys. Mess. Pure